think she's amazing. I think she's iconic.
Yes.
You know, and she's one of the big reasons why I watch Sister Act 2 to this day still. But I will say they were like, "Oh, you can't go to that. I got a custom made jacket and everything." I'm like, "What do you mean I can't go?" And I wanted to go so bad, or whatever. And I
One. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Taz, and you are listening to, or you are watching the Intro Dallas podcast. Today, I'm joined with the one and only Mr. Jeffery Burnside. This is take two. I wasn't going to tell y'all, but this is take two on my behalf. I'm going to take the blame because yesterday we were like at the end of the show, and I think I messed up, and it just didn't work out right. But we are also on Green Room also. So if you're listening on Green Room, you'll be able to catch this entire interview on our podcast platforms, Spotify, iHeartMusic, or wherever you find your podcast. In the meantime, in between time, the one and only, what's up, Jeffery?
what's up, man?
I'm hungry right now. It's early on a Sunday, and I did not get my McDonald's breakfast, but I'm good. What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm good. I can't complain.
Your favorite, and because you are the favorite one, don't be surprised when things just go your way.
Oh my God!
I like telling you that for some reason. I just feel like everything is like the world is gonna open up for you in 2021, man, because you're just one of those guys. But for those who don't know about you, who is Mr. Jeffery Burnside?
Jeffery Burnside is an artist, and I say that to say I'm not just a singer, I'm not just a writer, I'm just not, I love to act, I love to do multiple things, so Jeffery Burnside is an artist.
How long have you been in the industry? Well, no, let me scratch that. How long have you been singing? Because most people, when I ask that question, they have to say I've been singing since I was knee-high to a tadpole. I'm country, so
well, knee-high to a tadpole, from up north, so I say I've been singing since I was maybe, well, my mom said, I don't even remember, honestly. My mom said, so all I have to do is go by her. She's never lied to me. She's never failed me. So she said I started singing at 6. Wow. That's what she said. I do remember pictures of me in these like drawers. I had like holes in them. And it was like a cassette tape.
Girl, did he just say that? Girl, he just said that.
Cassette tape. And I used to go around the house singing church songs. And my mom, I used to keep her up all night.
Did you ever sing what I consider the black Negro traditional His Eyes on the Sparrow?
I had my fair share.
That was one of my childhood songs. You could not go to a church service or something and somebody not sing that song.
I think truth is I'm tired of that song, but it is definitely traditional.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, like I can watch Sister Act 2, right?
Love it.
And I can watch, Lauryn Hill and that other girl, Tanya.
Is it Baker's?
Tanya with the short hair.
She can sing though.
She can sing really good. So that I can hear them sing. But to go to an actual building that's made by man's hands.
Oh, you so saved.
We finna sing, and I'm saying finna, and that's not the word. We finna sing His Eyes on the Spirit tonight.
And then you also have the National Negro Black Funeral Song, I Won't Complain.
I've sung that
forever.
When I got old enough to actually speak up for myself without, the church.
Yeah.
When you raise up in the church, you don't say lie.
Mm-hmm.
You don't say lie. That's a sin in the black community. For me, I feel like.
Yeah.
You just don't say lie. So it was one of them things. When I broke out of actually stop having to you guys ain't paying me. I'm not singing for nobody else. That's when I was able 21 and over. I said, y'all ain't doing. I sang His Eyes on the Spirit, I Won't Complain so many times. My uncle, I was telling Cassie about when he was at these thrift store, and it's like the jeans with the sandals. I said, that's so my uncle. He was sharp. He had S curl.
Wait, I used to have the S curl. Now, don't do me. Hold on. I used to rock the S curl for real.
I'm not that far back.
No, but see, for me, I had to add extra to it because after I put it in, I didn't like the wet feeling. So it would get all curly. I wouldn't comb it out or nothing. I just let it curl. Give me some good old spritz. Make it real hard where it don't go nowhere.
But I never understood that that's going to damage your clothes, right? Or do you have to have a towel? A towel.
He said toweling. Look, you so saved, Jesus, on the Sunday.
Towel.
Yes.
I listened to gospel music on the way. So,
I didn't. I listened to Toby. Fifi told me on fire. If you black, we didn't sing. Bye. Hey.
No, that's kind of like, that's gospel. Almost. You say
I'm safe.
In his arms.
In his arms. Praise the Lord. Yes, I am. Chastity's going to kill us. So, growing up in a family where your mom and father were heavily engulfed in ministry, how did that affect you younger?
Affect me now?
Well, no, back then, growing up, versus seeing things that your friends were able to do that you probably couldn't.
Oh God, where do I start?
Right, because for me, my mom wasn't a pastor or nothing, but my mom was like super saved. Like it was her, CC Winans and God.
Jesus. Yeah.
So like everything you done had to be spiritual.
Yes.
So I missed out on my childhood. I love your mom, I do, but so yeah, how was that for you?
It was that for me. It was all of it for me. Like literally oh my God, my mom is crazy. She's gonna kill me because I know she's gonna watch this, but I have to be honest, Mom, I'm grown now. I will say like I couldn't do nothing. I literally I'll never forget, I think 16 or 17 years old. My cousin wanted me to come to a birthday party. Mm-hmm. My mom said he doesn't do birthday parties.
Oh my goodness.
I couldn't go to a birthday party. Like the day they were born.
Yeah.
Like we're celebrating that day.
Just couldn't.
I couldn't go to that. The doors were locked at a certain time.
Oh wow.
So yeah, and I felt like growing up, I was so scared of my parents. Honestly, so serious. Like I was so scared to, what's the word? I was too scared to even do anything that was going against them because I did get whoopings. Praise God, I was spoiled. But my mom was the only one that whooped me. My dad would never whoop me. My dad was the one that would put me on his knee and I'll cry. And my mama said, put that boy down.
Yes.
But my dad was the spoiler. But my mom, she hit me with a broom. I've gotten hit with a dish pan.
Come on, mother.
She said dish pan.
Yes. So, and your parents are from the Bahamas. So, like, was that a different kind of discipline as opposed to?
Yeah, they're more. I would say. Well, my dad, all his side is more so there.
Okay.
So they are definitely more strict. They are more structured than we are over here. It's just you supposed to do this. It's like everything is. It has you have literally a map of what they want you to do because I feel like over there, like even in like different countries, they don't have the space like we have in the United States. They think I've talked to a lot of my friends from overseas. They think we're spoiled actually. So they think like y'all are spoiled. Like if I gotta go to work and it takes me 3 hours to walk to work, this is a friend of mine from Ghana.
Christ.
He was like, I'm gonna get myself on this road, figure out how to walk and get there. So I feel like for me, it just was like one of them things. Like I feel like they were getting me ready for the world.
Mm-hmm. What's one of the biggest lessons or one of the more important lessons that they taught you as a child that you use in your life right now?
Don't worry about what people say. That was the big. My mom and my dad, they never cared about what people said, and I think a lot of people they care about what people say, and that ends up like dictating their life. Yeah, and that is unfortunate, and that is so sad. And I don't feel sorry for people like that because eventually you should learn. People are gonna let you down. We let ourselves down.
Yeah.
How in the I'm gonna let somebody else let me whatever I got going on let that down.
Yeah.
You know, if I make a decision on my own and let myself down, then I learn from that. But somebody else making a decision for me, I'd rather not. You say chocolate, I say vanilla because that's what I like. I'm not gonna say chocolate because you like vanilla.
Chocolate too.
Do you?
Yeah, chocolate ice cream.
I love chocolate people, like black people, but I don't like.
I don't like chocolate people though. I like nice caramel. Right in between.
With a sprinkle of fudge. You
Here's
can't sprinkle fudge.
I felt
Sprinkles.
Jesus when you said that.
Oh God.
Hallelujah.
Drippity drop. You.
True. Right. That's the song off for Empire. That was
It
a dope.
is.
Yeah,
It
that was
is.
pretty dope. Shout out to y'all that we probably will never see again on TV.
Yep.
That was a dope show though.
It was.
Anyway, he got me talking about everything. You've been able to do a lot in the industry. What is one of the highlights? Like one of the first things that you were able to do that I guess solidified your belief that this is what you're called to do?
That's a great question, Joy. So I'll say this. When I got my friend Kyla Jade, shout out to Kyla.
Hey, Kyla.
She's amazing, Kyla Jade. She reached out to me and she basically was like, "Hey, I want you to do the Stella Awards." I'm like, "The Stella Awards?" At the time, it was in Nashville.
Okay.
And I was living in St. Louis, and I think it was maybe a 6-hour drive, maybe. And she was like, "Can you come to do Stella's?" I said, "What you want me to do is Stella's?" You know, she was like, "I want you to interview people like Yolanda Adams and Byron Cage and all them different people."
Forever. Byron
Right.
Cage.
At that time,
He was hot.
He was hot,
Yeah.
like fire.
Come on, Missy Elliott. Take you higher.
Right.
Anyway, go.
Hot like fire. So I went up there. I drove up there, and I got up there. I was like, "What am I gonna do?" She was like, "Where are you gonna interview all these people? Here's their."
Yeah.
I need time to read.
Yeah.
I don't. But you want? She was like, "You'll be fine," and she left me.
Oh wow.
So for that, I learned through that, learning quick, learning fast, be attentive, be able to be present. Because if somebody call you and you're not ready, who's there to say that they're gonna come back and call you again?
Yeah.
Not saying that that's the last opportunity, but who's there to say that there wasn't going to be a big opportunity that would have opened up more doors to other opportunities? So that's when I decided. She said, "When people call you, Jeffrey, you answer." And she said, "And you do the best at what it is that they called you for." And I learned how to learn fast, like lyrics fast, harmony fast. So that's why I learned that. So Stella Awards, and then from there, I'm like, I actually can do this. Then it went over into me singing background for a lot of people. And
So are you more comfortable, outside of music, are you more comfortable in front of a camera or just looking at people while they do their due? Since you've had the red carpet experience to interview people.
both. I enjoy others. Great people. That's others for me. But I enjoy other people doing their thing, and I enjoy myself doing my thing because I enjoy interviewing. I enjoy even acting. You know what I'm saying? Broadway. That's why when I lived in New York, I didn't want to leave because New York really was one of them places. Everybody literally was so good.
Yeah.
Off the record, New York has some great. Can you cuss on here? No.
Some great ass singers.
Great ass motherfucking singers. Okay?
Yeah.
And when I got there, they're either classically trained and they have it together. And why did you put that? I don't know. I just sing. I don't know. It's a lie.
Yeah.
So when I met them and placement and learning how to put notes where they belong, it mattered to them. And I was like, why is it so serious? But when it's someone's career, it's supposed to matter.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot about that, and that's when it sharpened me even more for going forward into music. But I like people, going back to the question you asked me, I love seeing people do their thing, and I love doing my thing.
So you live in the South now. What made you move in the middle of a pandemic?
Pandemic.
Yeah. Okay.
A pandemic. Honestly, when I was in New York, I literally kind of was not by myself, but I was by myself. I think I did one show before this craziness happened. I'll never forget that day that I got that call about everything's finna shut down.
Yeah.
That was last year. I was in Philly. It was my birthday time. Pisces, woo woo.
Libra.
It was my birthday. It was my birthday time. I think it was like March the 13th. I was going to see Lauryn Hill. I know she probably was going to be late.
2 hours late, but still, there's
But
Lauren.
I'm I think she's amazing. I think she's iconic.
Yes.
You know, and she's one of the big reasons why I watch Sister Act 2 to this day still. But I will say they were like, "Oh, you can't go to that. I got a custom made jacket and everything." I'm like, "What do you mean I can't go?" And I wanted to go so bad, or whatever. And after that, I had like one show. My homie called me up. He was like, "I need you to do this gig." And when I got there, you know, they were drinking liquor and we were having fun. But when I got there, they were singing church music, and I'm like, "Okay, I know that you can do both, one or the other."
Yeah.
But okay, I wasn't thinking about singing church music at the bar. But okay, put me in this key and I'll sing that there, and that's what it was. So I did my last gig and I moved to Houston. Didn't have a plan, just moved because I wanted to see something different, or whatever. I had been up north; it was busy all the time, and I got to Houston. It slowed me down a little bit.
So, are you actually enjoying this southern weather?
No. I have so many nasal sprays and sinus medicine I can't even pronounce because I'm stopped up, and as a singer, my voice changes. It can be really, really like this. Some days I can be like an alto, or my voice sits high, I'm a tenor. So it depends. My voice has been very, very whitish.
Oh, baby, in the morning time when I'm just waking up, I'm giving you Barry practice what you preach the entire time. I'm not even trying to do nothing else. I learned recently the thing that helped me, and I don't know if this is across the board, but I went to a day spa one day, and I sat in the sauna for like an hour, literally. And I got out and I came back here because I was working on the project. That thing opened me up so much I could sing and hit notes that I never even thought I could do. And so so now my thing is, now since I'm not going back there because COVID is still running rapid, I want to get a mask that's gonna do that same thing for me. What do you do to get ready vocally whenever it's whether a studio project or you're about to kill somebody's stage?
It's so crazy. I listen to, this probably might sound so weird, but I listen to like gospel music. And when like the choir is singing, it's mostly between, you know, because they're dope as fuck. James Hall and Ricky Dillard.
Love them.
I love choir music for sure. It never would change. I don't care what nobody says.
The Choir Master CD that he did, that thing was
Shout
ridiculous.
Out Ricky.
Love it, Ricky.
But what I was gonna say. So I feel like in my car at home, I ad lib to the track, rather if it's, you know, don't be terrible. But when I'm figuring out notes and diminished chords and trying things different with my voice, and because I feel like I can say for me as a singer, that's why I feel like a lot of singers don't grow and expand because they sing the same way all the time. I like to sing different ways, whether if it's high, low, medium, very deep, raspy. I want to sing hoarse because at any moment my voice could be in that situation.
And you still have to know how to adjust.
And I need to know how to adjust to whatever my voice is doing that day. And I learned that moving to Houston more. So in my car, I would listen to church music, and I could be going to an R&B gig. You know what I'm saying? But I still love God, you know.
I sing to Jasmine Sullivan whenever I'm, because it's like she's right there to where, like, even if I do it an octave low, because her range is in the heavens anyway, I still end up there. So yeah, I'm a Jasmine fanatic.
She was singing really high on that second album, and then I think when she went to her other album, she went to like her voice, she started singing deeper, of course. But I feel like the industry, they wanted her to sing so high, and her voice, she's an alto, a raspy alto, but she has range.
And those runs,
they're amazing.
I love this last project. My favorite song is either the one that she done with her, or the other one. That's my favorite. Praise the Lord. That song is anointed.
It's anointed and appointed to be with Christ.
Because if you listen to that song at the right time with the right person, God to bless you.
He would show up in
Divide and
many
multiply.
places. Yes, he will. He would show up in many places.
Congratulations. I saw recently on social media, I stalk you. I've told you that before, and I'm not going to stop anytime soon. Congratulations on your adulting because you just purchased a freaking TV.
I did.
How did it feel?
Oh my God, it was so. I feel so bad as her best friend. I dragged her literally everywhere and like stressed her out because I'm like, no, that's not gonna be on this wall. It has to be mounted. It has to be in the middle. It has to lift down there.
Yeah.
And she's like, that's all of that don't even matter. Like, let's just get the TV and we'll figure it out. I want to figure everything out at one time.
Yeah.
And so it's like we were at the store. I'm like, no, I need an 80-inch. A 200-inch. She's like, not even a 200-inch. I'm exaggerating, but she's like, it's literally gonna fall off your wall. Like you just put it in your room. I don't know. I love different. Like I love to be different. I am different. Let's start there.
Yes, you are that.
And I love that I have my own style, my own situation. So I even wanted some mannequins in my room, a black and white one, because I just like it, and I was gonna put the clothes on it.
Chastity, if he got that and I woke up in the middle of the night and seen the mannequin, I would think that somebody was in my home, and we would have holes in the wall because I'd be trying to defend myself against a freaking mannequin.
But it comes with one of them things having mannequins in there. I can dress it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna look dope in that. That's how I look at it in that standpoint.
I'm keeping that thing in the closet.
Everything's gonna fall out the closet eventually, so you gotta bring it out.
I guess. Speaking of chastity, man, I think that chastity is probably one of the best situations that have happened to you since you moved here.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. Since she here looking all nice and beautiful and stuff. She said, "No, don't talk about me. Whatever. It's my show, and you here. We gonna talk about you." Let's talk about that bun because you don't find a lot of people, especially being who you are in industry wise. I know that it's sometimes it's hard to trust.
The worst.
But there's something about Chastity that just make me just feel like she's gonna be here. What is that thing about her?
She's just straight across the. What you see is what you get. Is not. Oh my God, you acting this way.
Yeah.
He wasn't acting like that the other day. You don't never have to worry about that.
Yeah.
She like Houston weather, consistently hot. So I mean, she literally is not. She's all across the board. She don't care. Like, okay, you're going to open up for Kingdom Come Thy Will Be Done.
Yeah.
Okay, just do good and do great. It's like one of them things. She doesn't care about that. She cares about what you're doing, and if it's going to help you, then yes. But she's not going to add to your life with something that she knows that's going to hinder you. And she'll be like, okay, if that's what you want to do. Do it.
I hate whenever friends say that because that's their way of saying, you're going to do it, it's going to fail, but I still have your back regardless.
Correct. Yeah, and 9 times out of 10, I always do it. But, I mean, but...
At least you know what you're getting yourself into.
I do, and I'm very aware, but, God has brought a mighty change in my life.
Won't he do it? Yes, he
will.
So,
yes, hallelujah. But I will say, no, she's a great friend, and like I said, she makes me accountable. We have fun, She don't care about all the other good stuff. She just do what you need to do and enjoy yourself. But at the same time, do what you need to do. If this is a career that you want to embark in, I mean, you got to take it serious.
I wish I had at least one friend like you. My friends be like, well, my associates just be like,
there
hey, guys. Yeah, and I had to learn the difference in friend and associate because I wanted to have that kind of crowd.
Yeah.
I wouldn't meet you the first day and be like, what's up, bro? And I'm like, nah, nigga, you really not my brother.
Yes.
I don't really know your first name. I just know your nickname kind of sort of in a way, but not really.
Because people are shady as fuck.
Yeah,
and I feel like a lot of times, a lot of people when they're mean and rude to you, it's not because there's something wrong with you. They're mirroring something that's going on inside with them that they see that you're doing, and they want to do it, and they just fucking can't.
And they won't do it.
Yes, and they won't do it, and they probably never will get a chance to do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what, with me, and that's what I don't go right, oh my God, everybody's jealous of me. Oh, that's not what I say. But I do, when I'm like, why are they acting like this? And when I have to keep registering and saying that in my mind, I know what's going on at this point. And I can't accommodate you. Like, I've lost a lot of friends. Well, they weren't friends in the first place.
I lost friends, associates, and family.
Yeah, a lot of that too. Family, definitely family. We'll probably talk about that to the closing, but it's a closing.
Yeah.
For me, because it's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like just because I was raised up with you doesn't mean that you have a amount
Mm-hmm.
of disrespect that I have to take.
Yeah.
You're at the same time, we was not born together. We're not
Mm-hmm.
twins. So I feel like sometimes family member can overstep their boundaries.
Oh, definitely they can, and I've learned that. I tell people the one thing that the pandemic taught me is how to make it without people that always thought I needed them. And once I learned that lesson, I was like, you know what? You might not have everything, but the things that the people want you to depend on them for, God does meet every need.
That's powerful. That's really good with what you said, because when you take the time out for yourself and say I don't need them, and then they see that you expound in it and expand and take the initiative to be better and bigger, and they're like, dang,
Yeah.
I didn't even know Troy was gonna do that.
Yeah.
No, Troy had it in him the whole time. Troy has just to believe it for himself.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, a lot of people can pour into you. A lot of people can say this, you're dope, you're amazing. And you know, this is off the record with me, even me saying this. Many are people, great people in the industry. Oh my God, you're amazing. Until I feel like I'm amazing, and I feel like I'm not saying that I'm not, but until I feel like where I need to be is where I want to be,
Yeah.
that's when I'm amazing to me.
Yeah.
You're amazing for me might not be my amazing for me.
Definitely.
You know?
Because your amazing limits.
Correct.
Because after you get to a certain point, okay, you good.
Yeah.
But then I was talking to somebody, I want to say yesterday or the day before yesterday, and I was talking to Brandon, the guy that cut your hair. Hey, Brandon, what's up, bro?
Brandon, listen.
You did that.
Brandon, I slept well.
I was telling him that how God's idea of where we want to be with whatever situation, it's already 10 miles ahead of where we're stopping. So that means it's 15 miles ahead of where everybody else wants us to stop. We just have to trust the process and actually want to get there regardless to what that bump in the road is, because people will create a bump just to make sure that you only get this far. And you know, I just learned, you know, from experience, you know, sometimes you just have to make it without them. And once you make it without them, and I love the fact how with me, what God done was he would have me at a high place, let everybody see me, drop me down dead low, same people still watching, and then bring me up higher than what the fall was, because the people have to see it and they're like, okay, we know you don't have the know-how to get here.
They have to have a front row seat to see you get blessed.
Yeah. And I believe for you, with this move, meeting chastity, but really coming to a place to where you solo dolo, God is there's a spotlight where people just watching just to wait and see what's going to happen.
It is, because a lot of people don't understand, like, even though this industry, I felt like even with the weight loss journey that I went on, I was always a big boy. I always ate. But church and the R&B industry is two different industries.
Definitely.
And what people don't know is even in church, they pick you apart and they put you over here, they put you over here, they put you over there. But the R&B industry is I feel like for me, it's more of the spotlight, because a lot of people, no shade, they cannot sing, but they look good.
Yep.
They have great auto-tune. Yep. Their voices are good with a lot of auto-tune and things like that. So it's an industry. It's what you look like versus what you sound like.
Yeah, they're wonderful in the studio because you can mash a button, but on stage,
correct. It's a downhill.
Yeah.
And so I had to learn that for myself, not to let that get in the way of finding myself, because I feel like everybody has that time in their life they have to find themselves.
Definitely.
And I feel like, you know, I've found myself, of course, but I feel like I found more of me when I moved to Houston. I learned more about me when I moved here. It was a piece in Houston. I needed to be here.
Yeah.
No matter how long I have to stay, I had to be here because I learned so much more about Jeffrey. And so I feel like for me now, where I'm at now is the music.
Yeah.
It's putting it out. It's not allowing myself to feel like, oh, I have to be perfect all the time, because that industry made me feel that way.
Yeah.
I'm a church boy that just had a dream singing for Jesus Christ to go to this type of industry with like wolves and dinosaurs, and I was not ready. And I had to learn by myself all the time, because my mother and them, they had talent, but they didn't know the industry.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I think just piggybacking off of the having the look versus having the voice. Two of my favorite singers who don't even look like they supposed to sing. God, have you heard of this lady? Her name is Mackenzie
Mm-hmm.
and Yaba.
Mm-hmm.
Both of those, they don't have the look that you would want to invest $1 million on them, but that voice is wonderful.
It's amazing. I love you.
And it's sad that the talent gets looked over.
It does.
Because you can't sell sex.
That's true.
But what I appreciate about her is, though, her made you fall in love with her music before she even showed you what she looked like.
That's true.
Because before, it was just a silhouette.
It was.
And everybody wondered, who in the hell is this person?
You are so observant.
So she made you fall in love with her music.
You're so observative. Listen, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That is so important. But that was back in the day stuff, like, because people actually listen to the sound.
Mm-hmm.
So that was, I feel like she is like a new, improved Aaliyah. Like, why I say that is because I feel like she's so much current. Like, you know, Aaliyah had her little falsetto. She has a beautiful, pretty voice. She had a precious little lamb of God voice. But
I told y'all he's saved.
You had.
Testing, what are you gonna do with this man?
You had her to come out, and she came out, and she's so current.
Yeah,
she's like a current Aaliyah. You know what I mean? Man, she's amazing.
I love her. I would love to see her and Lauryn Hill in concert.
If Lauryn Hill show up.
Well, see, the thing, her can go on first, and she can have that 2-hour show. Because Lauryn Hill going to show up at the last minute.
By the time she get there, I'll be gone.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
All right, and got to talk about it because I know you are heavily infatuated with this one particular artist. And the day that you get to work with her, I'm just going to sit all the way in the back and I'm just going to watch you just go in.
No.
The one and only India freaking Irie.
Oh, my God.
What is it about India that makes you want to go there?
Her tone of her voice is so perfect.
Well, let me get him a camera so y'all can see how big he's smiling talking about
her,
India.
India, if you're watching this, in this camera.
You right there.
This camera. Hi, India, Irie. Listen, I see you and you see me. No, we see each other. No, but what I'm saying is when all I did was literally listen to one of her videos and like tag her in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a million people. I don't care what nobody say. People just being jealous.
And I know exactly what you about to talk about.
She mentioned me.
Yes, she
and
did.
from mentioning me and then to follow me,
yeah,
I count that. I don't care what nobody's saying. They can say whatever they want to say. The lady started following me, and so my friend was like, you know, you got to start putting up content, which I am. I'm reconstructing my whole page. So I don't want anything old. Everything old has to go away.
Mm-hmm.
Everything about me is going to be new.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put even up like concepts of me like recording with the guitars, professional, in a nice setting.
I love acoustic recordings.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put up some covers, and I'm going to pick 3 covers. 3 covers.
3. All of them going to be India Irie.
And that's it. I'm not singing nothing else. No, I'm just playing. But no, I'm saying is to, you know, for her to follow me and she's watching.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, to going back to your question, is you just never know who watching you. A lot of times we get in our own way. I never be able to work with them. A lot of people I never thought that I could not work with them. But people, you can never do that.
Mm-hmm.
And when it happens, you have to be lying.
Yeah.
Until they see that it comes to fruition. Yeah. It's out and it's about. And I learned, like, don't announce anything.
Yeah.
That's all I would give you.
I learned that when it don't look like anybody is watching you, that's when you have that one person that just want to see how consistent you are.
Correct.
Because like if I see you and you're good, and I'm really interested in whatever it is you do, whether it's singing, cooking, or whatever, but you're not consistent, I'm not going to want to put no kind of money behind you. So like even doing stuff like this, I do this like I know NBC, BET, VH1, like I just know somebody's watching because they need the right opportunity to say, okay, now he's ready. What if you have the India Iries, the Shaka Khans, and like they're watching you and they're just waiting for the time that they can say, okay, yeah, he's consistent enough, he's ready. What would that phone conversation be like at 3:00 in the morning whenever India calls you and be like, hey?
And she definitely can call me at 3. I'm going to answer.
What kind of excitement do you Wait, first of all, would you even be able to talk to her?
I'm ready to talk to her for one, because I got to get these business out the way. You know,
Get
we
these
some business,
coins.
get these coins. Let's start there. We gonna get paid together. I ain't doing it just because it's NDRE. Praise the Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it together, and it's gonna be really, really great. But if I would get that phone call, no, I would not be. I feel like for me, I don't know. Like I don't, and I'm not saying this to say anything. I'm just not starstruck. Like I see people as my mom always, like I said, going back, reverting to my mom, people are people, Jeff. People are people, Jeff. People are people, Jeff. People are people. You know, I just heard that all the time. People are people. People are people. And so, you know, I was like, what is she talking about? And then when I got a chance to be around like celebrity people, a lot of my friends was like, you're good too. They're good, but you're good. You know, and it was one of the things friends was like, they like, you know how when you're trying to push somebody into a fight, I'm like, no, I don't want to fight. But it was one of them things like, my friends like, but you're great too. Yeah. You know, so it was like,
I kind of felt like that whenever you was like, no, my schedule changed. I'm going to be in Dallas this week. And I was like, I have somebody famous coming to me all the way from Houston, and we going to get it. Oh my goodness.
I promise.
Cannot let you leave without talking about music that you're working on now.
Okay.
What is the concept like? What are we in for?
A treat. A lot of treats. No, I'm serious. It took me a lot of time, like Troy. It took me a while to actually figure out not who I was, but what I wanted to sing about.
That's where I am now. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm bouncing in between. Everybody know me by church, but I want to fall in love and write some love music.
Pull yourself out of it.
Because people can't make love to Amazing Grace. And Father, I stretch my hand to thee.
That's true. No other help I know.
Although there is a song that say, I give myself away so you can use me.
Y'all, I had nothing to do with this.
They were prophetic with that song. Yes, they were.
Oh, my God. That's not
When
okay.
I said, wait, no. I thought about the words to that song.
No.
I was like, but think about this. Worship is intimate.
Yeah, it is.
So a lot of
No.
Because worship is an intimate relationship with God, you have to understand why some of the lyrics is like a love song.
It is to Jesus.
But I give myself away so you can use me.
Amen. Don't let them use you now.
My life is not my own.
To you, I would not belong.
To you, I belong. Open the floodgates of heaven.
Y'all, I ain't got nothing to do with this. I promise you.
I'm just enjoying Jeffery Burnside, man. Where can the listeners and the viewers and everybody find you on social media? Well, I got tears in my eyes from crying.
Don't do this. You can follow me at the Bible, or for the people that's not Bible-ish. That's not a word, but
Ish,
the THEE real. You know how to spell real, REAL. Jeffery. No, JEFFERY. Burnside, BURNSIDE. I know that's long, but I'm pretty sure if he can put it up there for you guys.
And we'll also have a link on our social media, and we'll have it on the website.
That you can follow, because the people were saying that my name was too long. Well, it was my name, and every time I try to put Jeffery Burnside and say, somebody else has that name. Nobody has it. That's my name.
Okay, fun facts, and then we're gonna let you go. What do you do for fun when you're not doing music?
Hanging out with my friends, trying not to overshop.
So you have a shopping addiction?
I used to.
Okay.
Until I have to be really, really adult.
Yeah, you got bills and stuff now. Yeah.
It's so ghetto. And shop with my friends. And
can Jeffery cook?
Jeffery can cook certain things.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that. I'm not no chef. I ain't Rachel Ray. I ain't making no meals in 30 minutes.
Being from the Bahamas, when can I get this Bahamian food that I need in my life?
Whenever you ready. We can get over there, get us a ticket, and head on over there.
No, I need you to cook it here. Like, we can go to the store. You just prepare it.
You didn't hear the certain thing part?
Jesus Christ.
That's one of the things that I cannot cook.
Okay.
I can have a good auntie over there.
Okay. Hey.
I got you. I'm going to look out for you.
TV shows. What are you watching now?
Oh, man. I'm trying to catch. What have I been watching? I've been reading. I'm getting old. I read, eat ginger snap cookies, and drink coffee.
See, this is why I'm doing it. I want y'all to know he's really a golden girl right now. He's in this golden girl stage.
No, I'm getting, I don't know. I would never envision myself just drinking coffee, reading a book. I hate reading. It used to give me a headache in school.
I do Audible, so I listen to my books. Have my little brown cup right there with my and a nice cigar. Oh, it goes down.
I'm gonna have to try it.
One of my favorite books that I've been listening to, and I've probably listened to it about 20 times now. Kevin Hart has a book where he's just spitting knowledge.
Okay.
And it's really dope. I don't like to read. I fall asleep on a book in a second if I'm actually reading it.
But you know what? I found out with lyrics, music, it comes down, it reverts to like reading. Like that's how I kind of like see like Stacey Barth music. It's like reading it and reading it and understand what she really is saying. Like other than singing it, you can when you look at the words without singing it and just read what it's saying. That's like a book. It's like a chapter of somebody's life.
I wanted to tell you yesterday, I almost took those glasses, but then I realized I couldn't put any other kind of lens in them, so I'm going to let you take those back to Houston. I'm going to allow you to take those back.
Oh, allow?
I'm going to allow this.
Allow?
Yeah. Hey, I'm honest about it. Hey, you know, they're fine. Those you can, but when I go to Houston and I see what you have, we're going to talk about it.
Y'all.
Let the Lord use you. I'm on one.
And 2 and 3.
I went to sleep about 6 o'clock this morning. I'm on one for right now.
Now he back up, y'all. He's awesome though. Troy is the man.
Like, he's dope. I really want to do this, and I'm gonna just ask you going and just sing something for me.
Okay.
Tease
the
me.
song that you said you didn't want, I'm singing it. I don't care because that's
Go
what I want to
ahead.
sing. If I could forget her, then I would. Please believe me. And I know that I should. That's it. I ain't singing that now.
That nigga said he gonna throw the towel in.
I threw all the towels in.
But did it come back to you because it was glued to your hand?
No, it was wet.
Oh, so yeah, okay.
So it was like
I'm not touching that though, Chastity. I'm not. I'm going to let him have that one because the towel was wet. I'm not doing it.
Oh,
you
my
can
God.
have that one, I promise.
You guys.
So he got to get back to Houston, but we going to Houston or something so we can continue this. But the next one is going to be called Jeffrey Unplugged, and I'm gonna have my secret little my red cups.
Oh my God.
And we're going unplugged all the way, and we're gonna have to get Chastity on camera too.
We are
because I hear what Chastity is makeup.
She did these.
Stylist.
To the petty.
Girl, do you see this mess? This travesty of nothing.
Look what she did. She dope, y'all. She did this in 5 minutes. I said I'm finna be on camera with my boy Troy, and I needed to look polished. I was trying to look polished for y'all.
Girl, and you right around the corner from me, so yeah, we going because this. I don't even know the last time I
is
done
good.
it. Do you see the cuticles?
You got to get a friend that can do everything.
Girl, this is horrible. I'd be like,
See? She did a good job, don't you? What you think?
I love it.
Did she do a good job?
She did a real good job. Don't do that. Look, y'all know I have no sense at all.
We having a good time though, y'all. But I do have music coming out. I'm not say music, y'all, because y'all keep on thinking that I'm finna have a whole project coming out at one time. I have a song coming out, and it's gonna be a nice song with a few nice features.
Now you're R&B, right?
R&B.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I love Christ still.
Who besides India, and I'm gonna let you go. Okay. I'm really just trying to hold you here just because I can. Who would you want to collaborate with? Whether it be the singing, the writing, or both.
Stacey. Who I'm doing that with. Stacey. That was my dream. Writer, singer.
Y'all see, he kind of pulled the shirt down so he can show his little chest hair for y'all.
And then
this nigga giving LL Cool J sexy.
I looked at him. I am. You know what I'm saying? I feel good.
I love it.
I feel good up here. No, but that was like literally one of my. I'd never met. But
yeah.
She's amazing, and I am excited and anxious to work with her. And it's gonna be. This is just the beginning.
Yeah.
It's just the beginning of 2021. It's the beginning of greatness.
This is just a rehearsal. When we get there, it's Sunday, so I'm kind of just trying to do God. At the same time.
Hallelujah.
Now, whenever we leave here and I turn on trap music, I like trap gospel. I consider a lot of stuff that Ty Trippett does as trap gospel.
I can see that.
Because like that stuff, like if yeah, I was about to say, if you listening to it and you don't listen to the words and you just get up on the beat, like if you a female, you probably twerk a little bit.
I can see that.
Yeah. So
yeah.
And then we'll see the other side of Chastity.
Oh, she has a side.
Let me put on some tie right there.
Let her get it. Come on, Nicki Minaj. Wait a minute. Taylor Swift, nice gowns, beautiful gowns.
Chastity looks so innocent.
Until she's upset.
You don't look like you even have that button.
Oh, them kind of people will put you in the deep freezer and top you up.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's why I'm your friend and not your foe. Everybody, look, I enjoyed today. I enjoyed yesterday. I had to do a redo because things just didn't work out right. But man, I appreciate you for stopping by, giving us your time, giving us your voice, not giving me those glasses or that herringbone. But you gave us chest hair, so the chest hair is good. Tank does that too. So I'm gonna just say thank you for don't close the shirt. I'm not. It's not that fake. Let the people let me go. No longer bound.
No more change. My soul. No more change. My soul is resting. It's just a blessing.
Somebody done this on Whips and Chain. I think that was Rihanna. Anyway, shout out to Rihanna. Congratulations on your relationship too. Like, yes, shit. The money, I'm gonna be like you one day. He already there, y'all. He got like 3 cars. He have a whole TV.
A big TV.
A big TV.
And I even put it up yet.
With cable.
I do. Well, it's on my friend's cable.
See, he just took me back to South Dallas. Okay. Anywho, highway, look, do me a favor. I need you guys to follow Jeffery Burnside on social media. Look out for the upcoming project. Of course, at that drop, we'll have him back and we'll discuss that. Follow us on social media. If you're on Facebook, go to the Intro Dallas podcast. Or you can follow Spotlight Radio by going on Facebook, Spotlight Radio Dallas, on Instagram and Twitter, SMG officially. Or you can follow us on, just go to the website, www.ilovethespotlight.com. There you can listen to our radio shows, or you can go through all of our podcasts or the podcasts that we have under our network, featuring the one and only Cheryl Underwood. We love you, Auntie Cheryl. Love you guys for watching. Love you guys for listening. Share this. I need y'all to share this because I need money because I'm hungry. And I need gas in my car. So with that being said, it's your boy Tad Show with the one and only Jeffrey, who won't give me those glasses. And he just hit me with that ring. I'm suing. Big ass ring, hurt my finger. No, I gotta drive home. I drive like this, and he hit me with this. Y'all like he trying to.
No.
He trying to hurt Sean. Yes. He hit me with this.
No, you trying to get paid.
I really am.
I put the do not for slip sign.
I took it down before, so it didn't even exist.
See, this on recording, you took it down, so.
Because there was no water. I'm saying. Love you guys. Look, happy Sunday. Condolences to everyone who experienced the tragedy in Haiti. I know today coming to the office, I heard that New York is about to get hit with a horrible ass storm. Well, they're getting hit with a horrible ass storm right now. They say like 6,000 people are without electricity, and like it's really, really bad there. So we're sending positive energy to the New York area also. Those who have lost someone concerning COVID, if you have someone that's sick concerning COVID, we send positive energy to you for that. Those who just want to give me a whole bunch of money, I send positive energy for that. Y'all know my cash app, $ Spotlight Media Group. Your 5s, 10s, 100s is all welcome. Hey, the Bible says you have not because you ask not. So I'll never be guilty for not asking. Your boy Taz, the Intro Dallas podcast. Love you guys. We out.